You might have heard that Congress just expelled George Santos.
Yeah, Santos.
Yeah, and you've also been calling to get rid of Menendez, I know. But first, before we talk about that, what's your reaction to the expulsion?
Well, it's like I'm not surprised, but to me, I think the more important picture is that we have a colleague in the Senate that actually did much more sinister and serious kinds of things. Senator Menendez, he needs to go. And if you are going to expel Santos, how can you allow to somebody like Menendez to remain in the Senate? And Santos's kind of lies were almost funny, and like he landed on the moon and that kind of stuff. Whereas I think Menendez is really a senator for Egypt, not New Jersey. So I really think he needs to go, and especially it's kind of strange that if Santos is not allowed to remain in the House, someone like that. Yeah.
Are you, though, uncomfortable with the fact that there hasn't been an adjudication, that while he's been charged, there hasn't been a conviction? With Menendez.
I am. I am. And it's like he has the right for his day in court and all that, but he doesn't have the right to have those kind of votes and things that's not a right. And I think we need to make that kind of decision to send him out.
John Fetterman's push for Bob Menendez's removal is rooted in ethical principles, examining how Fetterman applies moral standards in political realms without a conviction. The focus extends beyond Menendez to Fetterman's broader advocacy for fairness and justice in handling politicians facing legal issues, exploring due process, the presumption of innocence, and the overarching dismissal of Menendez. Analyzing Fetterman's biases and political judgments, especially regarding expelling politicians, reveals the ideological assessment of Menendez's conduct. The article also investigates the implications of Menendez, labeling Fetterman's statements as clickbait, questioning the intent behind such remarks, whether driven by a thirst for attention or a genuine belief in urging Menendez's removal. Furthermore, delves into the potential emotional impact of publicly calling for the deportation of an accused politician like Menendez, scrutinizing the fairness of the political process. In such instances,
what do you think?